Hope you've been enjoying your stay.
I see that I'm not having
Sam, I must confess, I have not been cleaned for far too long. You're sure this will... Oh, yes. That's the spot exactly. I... Why, I didn't expect you to be so thorough. I am ashamed to admit. Oh, Captain, there you are. Pardon, but perhaps you could afford us some privacy, please?
What's on your mind?
Welcome back, Captain. How can I be of... Goodbye. We're now in orbit above Stellar Bay, Captain.
little bastard's slippery, right? On account of its blood, so it's sliding all over the place, trying to crawl away. Getting so I can't tell the blood from the mud. Don't interrupt, it's rude. But I gotta get in there, get right in that baby rap's stomach and dig it out. If so much as a drop of stomach acid got on that medallion, shit, I don't know what I'd do. Might be I'd hunt every damn Rapt out there. Right. What are you staring? Wait. You ain't from around here. Who are you? Ooh, charmer. Don't get a lot of that around here. Folks mostly grump at me about how I should join the MSI payroll. Nice change of pace. Buy me a drink, will you? Outstanding! What are you doing in Stellar Bay, stranger? Well. Let's get down to brass nuts then, shall we? Wait, that ain't it. Brass rats? Let's talk business. I'm headed back out there after I sober up. You want a guide sooner than that? You have to get me something to clear my head. Outstanding! Our dispensary here maintains a stock of, well, I don't rightly know what they are. Steroid or caffeine somethings? Pills. They're very good. I'm cut off for the month, on account of needing one just about every damn day. But I'm sure you've got your wily ways. Fetch me one and we'll be all set. Well, they work. We got a deal or what?
Poor Braxton. I don't...
Hello, dearie. Why, I don't believe I've seen you before. And with sweet cheeks like those, I'd remember. What can Auntie Abigail... And what a helpful young man you are. Nothing like a little pill to liven up the spirits. Who's your lucky friend, dearie? I'm so sorry, but with the iconoclasts and the marauder filth chasing away what little trade we get, I'm afraid I have to reserve my supply for Stellar Bay residents. Our reserves have gotten so low. Except for you. I can tell. You've got one of those. I'd make an exception for you if I... Oh, her. It's none of my business, but now I've gone and said too much. Well, I'm afraid not. Dr. William... Well, this certainly isn't worth my good health. There.
Ah, the charmer. Welcome back. Drink, chat, or business? All of the above? More or less dangerous than a steady supply of alcohol. Give it here. Whew, that hits the spot. Right in the, oh, no, there it is. There it is. Yes. We're in business. Great. Where to? Oh, Hiram? I ain't checked in on that man in an age. He's running the giant radio tower we lovingly call Devil's Peak. We'll be going south and west, mostly along the road till we're past Fallbrook. Out there, there's a western slope that'll lead a few more of us. That said, 3's already a crowd. I don't mind waiting somewhere.
I hope you like being part of our crew, Nyoka. We're real excited to have you.
A ship? Well, look at you.
I wonder sometimes what they're doing on other colonies.
Uh-huh.
I think they're watching Here we go.
Nice one!
Our victory is their defeat.
We got trouble.
Huh?
We made it!
Don't mess with us. picking up. Everyone all right?
Huh? You hiding?
We've got a fight on our hands.
Get ready! This is fun, isn't it? Nice views, a little exercise and fresh air. Well, and self-exploring.
Watch your footing. Can't afford any sprained ankles out here. Incoming! Nice one, Captain! That's the last of them. Here we go! How many years do you think it took nature?
This station's under the protection of the Corporate Compliance Crew. You a marauder? 'Cause me and my sunshine, that's my gun if you were wondering, we don't take kindly to marauders. A coherent enough response, I reckon. Must be true. You're clear, but I would caution you against... I take it you ain't met the other C3s. Me and Sunshine are doing exactly what we've been You ought to talk to my crew. They're guarding a small barracks to the southeast, by the edge of the mountain. There is nothing I'd enjoy more.
Incoming! Look at us!
You may not realize this, being as you're an outsider. You out there, whoever you are, yes, I can see you. I can't tell if you're brave or simply touched in the head. What in the galaxy are you doing sniffing around my station? Unless you are, in fact, trying to... Nice and coherent. Good. Take it you're not with the Marauders, then. By the hand of fate and my own cunning skill, I run this station. The Marauders may have other plans, and since my hired hands have clearly turned idle, it appears I have need of you. As my newest contractor, you may call me the Broker. You're here, and you're armed, aren't you? The feed's gone grainy, but it looks like you're packing deadly force. I barricaded the broadcast center, but I can only hold out for so long. Clear the Marauders out, and I'll pay you. They destroy the elevator. Too many, considering I hired a bunch of no-good already they've caused...
Nicely done.
game, my friend.
That's the last of them.
Marauder free at last. I'll get the door. You hurry on in.
Never thought I'd be ecstatic at having the walls painted in blood, but seeing as it's not mine, I'd say this calls for a celebration. This ought to square our debt. One hefty pay. Allow me to pose. Ah, yes, our little chat on the intercom. You're looking for the premier broker for all of Monarch, which you knew was me, clearly. Phineas must have sent you. He's the only one insane enough to send someone to Monarch to rush me. I knew it was only a matter of time before he came a-knocking. Look, I might be late, but I fulfill my contracts, always.
Are you fibbing? Be honest.
You said that in a way that was almost believable.
I take offense to that. Look, okay. It might take me a while this time. I am awaiting but a single incoming transmission containing the information we desire. But MSI and the Iconoclasts are clogging the airwaves from Stellar Bay and Amber Heights. In their war against each other, they're scrambling each other's outgoing transmissions. Exactly what I was thinking. They hurt us all with their pettiness. Which of course has inadvertently affected the incoming port and my livelihood. No, they're jamming the limited frequencies we have at our disposal. Nothing extraplanetary can get in or out until the frequency pollution thins out. The safest bet is to convince... You do that, I'll be here, waiting on the receiving end. Luck be... Allow me to assure you that I know absolutely nothing about any allegedly illegal broadcasts. Surely the board is a... They must know I'd In fact...
I don't think this fella's entirely on the level.
Well,
I'm not sure... Sophia does? What sort of an amount are we intimating here? Never mind. I'm happy to help the board in any way I can. The station routes... But we've already been over that. Be a doll and...
Mantiqueen.
Yeah, we felled it, mind. But we lost 2 runners and 5 gunheads.
Gotta be more careful throwing away lives like that.
A stranger comes to our home. If you're looking for a path to walk, you've found one. If you're looking for a teacher, the truth that I have come to learn and embrace since shedding the corporate. Out here, we
do seem to burn through endless ammunition and medical tape.
Yes, well, now. Stop. No. Spreading the truth is the only way to combat the board's poisonous campaign. I'd rather not understand that.
Trouble incoming.
The truth that I have come to learn and embrace since shedding the corporate yoke. Out here, we survive by the sheer strength of our spirit. We have no need for the endless rules and red tape of a corporate structure.
We do seem to burn through endless ammunition and medical tape, though.
Yes, well, such is life. Our descendants will enjoy safety and luxury, but our generation is the foundation on which that future is built. Now. Awakening is available to all whose minds are ready to accept it. What would you like to know? Ah, the Eternal. You and I, and the rats and the mantis swarms. Divinity is in us all, and the Eternal. Everyone, regardless of ability to believe, is another facet of the universe contemplating its own existence. All right. Why have you come? All right. The iconoclasts are free. Meanwhile, the board, we seek to rip. This is not anarchy. Society requires. Why have.
Is one healthy if they are well adjusted to a sick society?
Aha, the helpful stranger I've heard so much about. Here to do business, hmm? Clear my schedule. This newcomer has a meeting with me. Celia, will you make a note of that for my self-review? Very generous.
Noted.
But not so generous I can't drive a good bargain. Now, who sent you? Rizzo's, perhaps? Oh. I suppose that means you aren't here for the Saltuna. Now, there's no need to humor me. I'm used to this particular letdown.
Seems like you're having a rough time, Mr. Sanjar. Are you doing quite all right?
Oh, don't worry on my account. This is merely the latest in a long... I had hoped that livening... Thanks to the so-called hazard clause, Monarch has been cut off from the board's resources and protection for 10 years now. Now, we've kept ourselves in business by trading with individual corporations, but given the... Yes, freedom is a tempting ideal, but a rather costly paramour.
Indeed. Mr. Nandi here has a rather ingenious plan to get MSI restored to the board.
On our terms, mind you.
But will that help the people here, Mr. Sanjar? Keep them fed and safe?
That's precisely what I'm trying to do.
And if our advertising scheme hasn't borne fruit, then perhaps it's time we took matters into our own hands.
It's true, our Celia is an alarmingly competent middle manager. At any other company, she'd be wasted in data entry. The plan she refers to is a two-pronged approach, and the first part involves seeing Stellar Bay properly defended.
And a Mantisaur problem, and a Marauder problem.
Many, many problems, but they can all be solved with a Bolt 52 cartridge. If you can get us what we need to rejoin the board, starting with the Bolt 52, we won't need to advertise anymore. We can stop our transmissions altogether.
And you'll have a powerful ally on the board.
Why, one of the strongest defenses in Halcyon. In the old arms building southwest of town, which... Saying what? Which way? That's just what it's called. It's supposed to stand for something, but... Oh, and while you're at it, there should be a terminal in the arms building with some dangerous information. Perhaps you could delete it so it doesn't... What can I do for you?
Incoming!
I ran in here. It's easier than... Phew. My buddy had a key, so look for... Sure. Huxley. I'm an Iconoclast runner. The Iconoclast runner. Fastest we've got. Interacted up...
Get ready.
I'll take your confession now.
Phew. Thank you so much. It was getting all stuffy in there, and I was getting a mite lightheaded, and I think maybe I was gonna... Now I'm out here. Oh, sure, I'm a runner. But I ain't got nothing on me. That's true. Thanks a lot, mister.
Don't mess with us!
you should know you're getting excellent reviews from across the company. What can I do for you? You weren't supposed to look. I asked you to delete it. Oh, yes. No doubt someone else was having a laugh at my expense before. This has been my out. I give MSI everything. One of the executives, I thought volunteering to donate might improve my prospects. Apparently not. In charge of a scrap heap of a city. I hadn't thought of it that way. Thank you for that. Was there something else? You think we're the problem? Have you even heard?
Unfortunately, it's hard to have not heard it around these parts.
It isn't easy keeping... Indeed. That's why it's imperative that MSI be reinstated onto the board. And the first step is... Oh, yes. I'm going to be up all night with this. All those blanks waiting to be filled, boxes waiting to be ticked.
Try to control yourself.
Have you any idea how powerful this is? What a question! Bureaucratic micromanagement is the only way anything gets done in Halcyon, and proper documentation is a key part of that. For our part, a bill of liquidation/transfer... Sort of.
But really, whatever gets you excited about the idea? It's definitely a firm middle...
That's what I like to hear. I have reason to believe that one of the other corporations is operating on Monarch. Illegally and in secret.
Is it really illegal if the board's the one that makes the rules in the first place?
If we can find proof, I can use that as leverage to encourage certain powers that be to accept our Bolt 52 and reinstate us on the board. You really think so? I admit I've been hatching this scheme for quite some time. I just needed someone capable to help me carry it out. If someone is operating here, then Catherine's almost certainly supplying them out of Fallbrook. Already? If only the rest of the colony operated as efficiently as... I'll complete the Bolt 52 and...
You're getting ahead of yourself.
So I am. I knew there was something going on. This is exactly the proof we need. The board will have to welcome us back now. I'll transmit this data along with the completed Bolt 52 right away. After that, we'll sit back and quietly wait for the board to respond.
That means no more broadcasts from us.
One down, one to go.
Believe me, you've got your work cut out for you there. Was there anything else? Then it's good that I keep such meticulous notes. I've asked myself the same thing many times. Especially seeing as the... Not intentionally, though that's technically... For many years, the... As you may have... And as the... MSI's lead...
And how did that work out?
Most regard Monarch, but there were others... It's humane.
I hope you...
Anyway, creating the... No. Yes. I moved forward with our... Yet not long after... I don't think I realized how far... Everything we... I do think... Why wouldn't anyone? To be on the board is to be... I'm not a... If members... Indeed. I've discovered it's much easier... My home... What can I do for...
Greetings, friend. Stop. No. Spreading the truth is the only... I realize the board has blockaded our efforts, but Devil's Peak is an interplanetary... Surely...
Excuse me. I'm from Edgewater on Terra 2. If you'll pardon my saying, nobody I know's ever heard of you.
All the more reason to double down on our efforts.
Graham, we should be focusing on survival anyway. Food, ammo, and medicine.
Pivot, huh? I've had my sights on an old printing press for...
Wait, that's not what I meant.
Help me clear out and Wonderful. Speaking of which...
You bought rollers? Forget.
It seems... One of our Stellar Bay has... Wonderful. While you're at it, I wonder if Carlotta still has those high-capacity cartridges? Grab a few, will you? There should be some funds left over from the last shipment. We can use them to copy and modify radio serials. Yes, not just magazines, but their precious dramas.
Unbelievable. I hope I don't have to tell you this, but if there is extra money, would you mind buying, I don't know, food and medicine? Graham, if you need me, I'll be in triage.
Hey, I know you. Boss says you've been real helpful, like. But, we got this handled. That's my nice... We're fixing a leaky generator. What's it to you? Right. Carlotta. Yeah, she's inside. We got first rights, though. Soon as we fix that generator, she's ours. You'd have to ask the boss. I just know she wants Carlotta voided.
Look out! Don't mess with us!
What was
Here
that?
they come. Nice one, Captain. That's the last of them.
That's my nice way of telling you to sod off. I don't know what you're...
It's too quiet. What are you up to out there? Hello? Relax. I've been cooped up in here for almost 2 days. Who are you, anyway? Oh, finally! Tell Graham that this is the last run I'm doing. Sanjar's declared a stop sale to you.
I don't know how you got those goons to leave, but thank you. Graham ordered rollers and whatsits, right? For a printing press? Here, take them. Like I said, this is my last run. You'd have to ask him. All I know is that if I get caught, I'll get arrested. It's an enviable thing he's doing. Free people and all that. I can't live that way. I need my structure. But Law help them. I should go. Look, Graham's got a bit of... What do you want delivered? I always took that woman for the sensible type. Good on her. I'll send some along. Give them all my regards. And good luck out there. Don't go getting eaten.
I'm telling you, the Van Noys are fine.
Bullshit, Graham. They don't just abandon orders, and they weren't at the ruins. Where in this sulfur-sodden hellhole did you send them?
They're on a very important... we'll continue this later. Welcome back, Captain.
Thank the Eternal that someone's got some sense in their head. Carlotta usually schedules the next drop during the meeting. When's she coming?
That is most unfortunate. This cuts off one of our only 2 supply lines on Monarch. Sanjar, old friend, you're about to cross a dangerous line.
About to? That idiot just declared war.
We will deal with his subversion later. For now, we must redouble our efforts to spread the truth to the colony. I've already sent a team ahead to scout the press. One of our best. Meet them there and find out if they've been successful.
You sent the Van Noys there, didn't you? Oh, for fuck's sake, Graham! We needed them in the ruins. Our people died out there.
They weren't willing to fight.
Is a printing press really worth all these people's...
I have the utmost... Exactly.
I'm sure the dead understand. Look, just... If the Van Noys are still alive, get them out of there.
Well done. We're still alive.
Woo! Nice work!
I want...
Here we go! Incoming! Are you two okay?
Hope you're here to help. We only got so many...
That's the mission. Thing is, I ain't so sure it's worth it anymore.
You keep spewing that sulfur. I'm liable... What my well-meaning... Would that we could. We ain't leaving our men behind, and they ain't moving on their own. Our medic has got our trauma kit, but we got separated. We ain't seen him in a couple of hours. Yeah, on account of giving him the order. He's searching the old...
Carry on.
Try me.
Any luck out there? Oh, fuck. Well, that's better than nothing. Thanks. We'll head out as soon as we're patched up.
Wow, you got that?
Carry on.
If you'll just listen...
No! No more listening. No more preaching. We are losing people left and right.
Enough, Zora. I'm not putting the torch to innocent people. Do you want to bring the board's cruisers and gunships down on us? Captain, apologies, but our situation grows dire. Our people talk of foolish endeavors. What news do you bring? They are armed all the same. All they need is a good reason, and war is one such reason. Excellent.
Did you find the Vanois? Thank the Eternal.
We're one step closer to bringing the truth to every man, woman, and child in Halcyon. For now, you can tell Hiram that I'll stop using Devil's Peak. From the pits of our eternal souls. Thank you, Captain. I have much to do. Articles to write, sermon...
Hey, I need to see to the wounded, but drop by the clinic when you can. I want a word. What? Sorry. Long day. Gonna need to buy myself an entire Rizzo plant after all this. Hey, Captain. I need your help, and we ought to keep it hush-hush. You know about what happened here, right? The history of Amber Heights?
I heard about that back in the day. Something about pirates massacring the town?
Right. Common belief is that the pirates fled to an old relay station that had already been abandoned, but nobody could find them. The station's locked up, but one of my people found an old data cartridge in a nearby rat nest. It's mostly corrupt. I know it's a long shot, but if we miss something... Right. The access codes to Amber. If someone gave them... Graham isn't fond of talking about the history. You know him. Live and let... I surely do. Just a warning. Appreciate it. If someone was behind the... Good luck.
Wish I could do that.
Welcome back. You find anything out there? Let's see. These are old. Looks like correspondences between the pirates. Some bits here, some there, some... Wait. This one's got the Amber Heights gate code on it. Just like the one I found earlier. And here's... the letter. Wait, this is from Graham. Oh, of all the... Captain. He gave them the gate codes. Yeah. He did. He really did. I know he's got his head in the clouds, but I always believed there was a core of good there. What the hell happened to live and let live? Thank you for bringing this back, but I need some time. I gotta think. I'll let you know if I figure something out.
Do you hear that? It's the blessed sound of radio silence, which leads me to believe you have sweet, sweet news for me. Yes, indeed. I am back in business. But before we get down to it, might I ask how you handled the problem? In the end?
I'd say fairly competently.
Is that so? I don't know how. The two are diametrically opposed and I don't doubt that... However, to send the data, I will need your assistance in cycling the antenna's receiver so I can input the needed adjustments. You make it sound so scandalous. Phineas has been in hiding for the past 30... It's simple, true. Terrific. I'll be here, waiting with bated breath.
is a beautiful sound. Can you hear me? We are a go for broadcast. Oh, and I also dispatched Phineas his data. Impatient prick. Worse, I'm now indebted to him for it. Now I'll kindly thank you to get out of my tower. Look, I am well aware that at times I may have the tiniest iota of a prickly exterior, but I must admit I have grown rather fond of you. Take care out there.
What in the... Captain, there's a fireball in the sky.
Black holes. Did you see that? Looks like a UDL ship. Based on the gunnery attachments, I guess it's one of the board's blockade enforcers, but don't cite me on that. Oh well, a pity for the crew, but I can't see how it affects me.
Hiram? Can you hear me? Did you see that?
Architect, save me from swindlers and fools. Sanjar, what are you bloody doing on my channel? Did MSI, or did MSI not cease broadcasting?
Yes, but... Hiram. Hiram, are you there? Ah, the good captain. The truth brings us together once more. Our salvation has come crashing through the stratosphere. We need only collect its weapons. Are you mad? That's a UDL gunship. You'd probably shoot your own toes off.
Ah, I see you learned nothing while dealing with these buffoons.
We could use the gunship's armaments to defend Stellar Bay, but we need its targeting module. Our message is so close to breaking free of this planet and spreading to the stars. Help us secure that module and we will save our colony.
Listen, I don't care a single whit what you do, so long as you leave me out of it. Which means, get off my void damn channel. I'm more than finished with you lot.
Trying to kill each other?
There's nothing to solve your disagreement like a fight to the death.
That gunship could have really changed things for us.
Here they come!
Trouble incoming, Captain.
Find him, Captain!
show that our captain is a total fucking hullhead. I told him again and again that without fixing our regulators, spinning up the engines are going to blow through our coils and we'll go flying off in a completely random direction. Well, here we are. Thinking we'll hit soil in about 30 seconds. This is your chief engineer signing off for what is probably the last time. It's a shame you can't see this middle finger I'm holding up, because I'm doing it as hard as I can.
Captain, look out! Get it off! Get it off! Burn!
That's the last of them.
If the Iconoclasts reach... I don't suppose... Well, because the... Look, Seal. Good. That's surprising.
Agreed. This...
If there's anyone I wouldn't expect a slip like this from, it's UDL. They're all mad. And what's more, they left us. I don't see any way for... Not this again.
Remember what we...
Yes. The words in those reviews were very... You too?
He has a point, sir. And it's not all bad.
Supposing you're right, who exactly would you have me work with? The Iconoclasts are not the most... That's an interesting suggestion. I confess I don't know much about her except that she worked for Rizzo. I'd be willing to consider it, but I'd need to see her review first. Excellent.
We can handle it.
We got trouble.
quite a team, my friend.
I think I'll initiate an unscheduled. Rest cycle while you're out.
Any luck bringing... I don't like the idea. Very well. I can't promise anything, but let's see what we have here. Well, it seems like she's actually very qualified. I wasn't expecting to say this, but if you can put her...
Captain, we should chat. Graham's got the right idea, but he isn't the right guy to execute it. I don't even think he's motivated by philosophism anymore. I think he's just guilt-ridden. I can't believe I'm even saying this, but I keep going over and over it in my head, and the only way I see... Okay.
Captain, you must be back with the access codes to our new ship.
Graham, we need to talk.
We have work to do. This isn't the time for one of our spats. What? Zora?
You're running the Iconoclast into the ground, and I don't believe it'll get better after we take Stellar Bay. The troops take orders from me already, and you've brought me as far as you can down the Eternal Path. It's time to step down.
The troops? Listen to you. This isn't an army. They aren't soldiers. They're believers. Followers. They pick up a gun because you tell them to. And you, Captain, after all you've done... I built this movement from the...
I joined because I believe... But...
No. I've spent years...
That's your answer, Greg? I'm sorry. I believed in you.
I won't.
Please.
If this is where my...
So...
Incoming!
Everyone all right?
That's how we fucking do it. Well, Captain, here we are. Killed a lot of people in the name of the Iconoclasts, and it never feels right. But this time, it's especially wrong. You've got the... Void held me. I'll never remember what that thing is called. The device from the ship. Do you have it? I've thought about it, but I think we're too far gone. Pulling Carlotta's support was crossing a line. You know, Captain, I never thought about that. Maybe he could be taught the eternal truth. Spread the message from within the corporations. All right. If he's willing to talk, I'll give him a chance. Well then, I've got to prepare a few just-in-case measures, but when you're ready, let's meet at the old OSI church outside Stellar Bay. Hey, thanks for coming.
I wish I'd had more time to prepare a proper analysis on the costs and benefits of your proposed union, but I suppose we'll have to improvise. This is very hard for me.
We're here to see that the negotiations go smoothly.
Sanjar,
do you...
Not good enough. Suppose some of...
I don't see...
Truly? A compromise?
Graham was a murderer. His friend?
This feels like...
Amber Heights.
What? But...
The innocent of...
You can't take bureaucrats at their word. You back someone...
You know, but surely you know.
Yeah, Thanks for coming out, Sanjar. Guess I'll see you at Stellar Bay.
We've changed the course of the future, Captain. You helped steer it toward the better.
Alright guys, I'm leaving this episode here. Have a great day.